What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. LessAlex here for QuietSpeculation.com, your one-stop place for everything Magic the Gathering finance and strategy on the internet. Today, we are going to be playing a deck that is really sweet and a card that was in my top 5 cards from Aftermath for Explorer and Pioneer, which is, of course, Narset Enlightened Exile. This card is extremely powerful. It is a 4-mana 3/4. Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever it attacks, you exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Very, very strong card, very similar to Dreadhorde Arcanist. It is 4 mana, and it does make you stretch the mana base into Jeskai colors, so we have to play white. That is kind of a downside, obviously, in this deck. However, it does allow us to play cards like Monastery Mentor, which is also another amazing card with prowess, and it poops out little white monk creature tokens with prowess. So I'm excited to get to play these two for you today on this video. Going through the rest of the deck list, let's take a look. There are a ton of 1-drops. We've got 4 Consider, 4 Opt, 2 Spell Pierce. And the reason I'm playing Spell Pierce is because there is a ton of amazing cards that are very good against this deck. Spell Pierce being only 1 mana, extremely, extremely good with all of our Young Pyromancers and our Third Path Iconoclast. We want to have our mana curve kind of as low as possible. Obviously, Spell Pierce not great with Narset. I know and I understand that that is a nombo. However, oftentimes in these matchups, your opponent's going to have some pretty juicy spells to target themselves. So either way, I think having a couple of Spell Pierce just to make sure things are on the up and up with your opponent and they don't go completely crazy. And your control opponents never expect Spell Pierce main. Nobody expects Spell Pierce main. So I'm trying it. Next up, we've got 4 Fiery Impulse. Only 2 Monastery Swiftspears. I just needed a way to get some aggression in the early games. Obviously, this does have prowess as well and haste. Very, very well-known card, but Monastery Swiftspear just kind of able to get some chip damage in early game. Our 2-drops, Young Pyromancer and Third Path Iconoclast. One huge difference between these two, Young Pyromancer only triggers off of instants and sorceries, whereas Third Path Iconoclast, it's any non-creature spell, so it will trigger off of Fable. That comes up quite a bit. So, additionally, we have Monastery Mentor, as I already spoke about. This card's excellent. Pretty good in this deck, obviously. We have Fable Mirrorbreaker. We're playing red in Explorer, so we got to play 4 Fable with Mirrorbreaker. This card's nuts, basically in every format. It's good in Standard, obviously. It's good in Pioneer, good in Explorer. So we're definitely playing Fable the Mirrorbreaker. We've got 4 Meeting of Minds. The Convoke, draw 2 for 4 mana. Very, very strong. And then Narset, the namesake of the deck. This is the card. This is the face that runs the place, if you will. But this card's really good. I will say this card's extremely strong. However, as we'll see in the video, I'm not sold on stretching the mana base, but it is an excellent card. I love the character, and I definitely wanted to make a video about it. We are playing Secluded Courtyard just to help with getting our white mana. We aren't playing any white spells main deck, and only 1 white spell, Divine Smite, in the board. So really, we only need to be able to hit white mana for Narset and Monastery Mentor. But let's talk about the sideboard. We've got 3 Rending Valley. This card is great against Greasefang. You have to have an instant speed way to get rid of it. Also good against, obviously, like spirits, things like that. We've got 3 Strangle, good against Planeswalkers. Kills little creatures as well. It's a sorcery, though. Keep that in mind. We've got Disdainful Stroke against the decks that want to go big, things like Control. We've got Mystical Dispute against Control. Divine Smite, again, that's for Greasefang. Or you can bring it in against Red-Black as well. Change the Equation, good against Mono Green Devotion. Any red deck, just very good. It trades super efficiently on mana against those specific matchups. Obliterating Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Get to exile it. Very good against control. Any deck that's playing planeswalkers, really. Unlicensed Serfs, obviously this is here again for Greasefang. And then we're playing 1 Chandra Hope's Beacon. This card is nutty. If you watch the Pro Tour, this card's insane, obviously in Standard, but this is our hedge against Azorius control and any deck that wants to grind out. So that's the deck list. Let's jump into it, play some games. And again, make sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought about it, and of course subscribe to Quiet Speculation's YouTube page. And if you're coming straight from YouTube, there is a full article over on their website, quietspeculation.com. The article will of course be linked in the description below, so go check that article out. And if you want to check my other content out, I also have a YouTube page, and you can chop it up with me on Twitter, twitter.com/LessAlex over there. All right, let's jump into it. Alrighty, here we go. Opening hand. We've got 2 lands, an Iconoclast. I think we're going to keep this. Rather be mana screwed than mana flooded. Isn't that the old saying, right? So we'll lead with Steam Vents, untapped, and we will pass. Probably going to opt here. Alright. We'll keep Courtyard. We'll actually name Courtyard. Obviously, naming humans here. All of our creatures are, in fact, humans. We'll play Third Path and pass back. Now, they're playing red, so I assume this is going to, it's going to bite the dust. But that's fine. We got Fable next turn. We will play... Let's do red. And we'll play Fable. Alright, there we go. Bone Crusher, sure. So next turn we can actually play Narset. They have their own Fable, that's fine. Oh, we get to discard? Discard a Steam Vent, sure. We're still going to stick to the plan here and play Narset. And we'll pass back. Let's see what they discard. Giant's Fury, okay. Yeah, we're not going to block this. Too many things that could kill Narset here. Alright, that's cool. Let's see what's in there. So let's think about this. If we go Fable, Trigger. Yeah, let's play Fable. We can't attack. Yeah, like that. Keep that on top. Yeah, we'll just end here. That's fine, I think. Giant you control will deal damage to a permanent or player. It deals double that damage. Holy smokes. Alright, so we're playing against Giant. Giants. Alright, let's read this. What does this do? 3 damage to each opponent. Exile the top 2 cards. Okay. So it'll deal 6. Oh, how did I miss that? I should have blocked. I'm a dummy. Alright, so we're playing against giants. 4 toughness seems to be the go-to. Yeah, we'll take bolts. Obviously, this is good against a mono red deck. Alright, so what do we want to take out? Probably Spell Pierce. Cut down on Meeting of the Mind. Put in a Strangle. Take out 1 more. Alright, we'll try that. Alright, we got this. Sheesh. We got a mulligan that one. This one's better. We'll keep. Put back an opt. All right. We'll keep that. All right, pass back. All right. And we'll do Fable. We have a removal spell, obviously. They have their own Fable. I'm actually going to change the equation back. Play Narset and pass back. This is a sorcery. We'll in turn. We can actually copy this in step. That'll be pretty nuts next turn. Yep. All right, pass back. Faceless Haven. It's pretty decent. That's a giant, too. Yep. Well, we got to keep things rolling. I think our best bet every time we have this is just slam it. Are we just dead? So this would be 6. Yeah, we're dead if we just don't block. Dead regardless. Wow. Well, we're losing to giants, I guess. I'll keep this. Obviously land heavy, but being able to have opt and peasy, I think this is decent. Just gotta not draw any more lands. I got sharks. So this is Azorius control, maybe? We shall see. Play a plains. Yeah, I like that. All right, peasy go. Demolition field, okay. Ossification. Sure. Well, let's go Fable. It's the most powerful card in the deck. And the next turn we've got Narset. Another ossification. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to decline. I like our hand. All right, Narset, go. Do they have another removal spell? It's like a mono-white control deck, maybe. All right, here we go. We get to trigger targeting opt. We're trying to hit Spell Pierce. That's not a Spell Pierce. See what they want to do. I assume they're just exiling.
I am the Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. I am almost sad to see you go.
Bottom that. Ooh, piece of candy. All right. Nykthos. Mono White Devotion. All right, Karn. Apparently every devotion deck plays Karn.
I will rid you of your corruption.
What you gonna get? Cataclysmic Gearhole. That's pretty good.
Strike fast and strike hard. Still have much to learn.
All right. So we're gonna get to keep Narset and a soldier token. And reflections. That's insane, actually. Man, look at that. We rebuild just like that. Yeah, we want that. We don't have any planes, so that doesn't do anything. We can impulse. Well. We should have attacked with the reflection. That's too funny. Alright. Brotherhood, I don't know, they could have a wrath, I guess, of some sort. There we go. They scoop it up. Alrighty. So mono white, huh? Mono white devotion. Well. Let's just try that. We'll try that. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Well, we've got the creatures. I guess we'll keep. We're going to lead with Hallowed Fountain. Place Secluded Courtyard and... Alright, so they play Thraben Inspector. Oldie but a goodie. Nykthos. Alright. It's fine. Are they missing a land drop here? What's going on? Am I gonna ossify my young peasy? What you got? Portable hole, sure. That's fair. They have a follow-up? No, they do not. Well, we'll play Mentor. Pass back. We've got all the creatures. We'll start drawing some spells here. I'm sure of it. Ossification, sure. Next turn we got Narset, though. Alright, well. Narset it is. Got another ossification. Brutal Cathar effect. Ossification, they do. Wow. Okay. poking us for one. Poke, poke, poke. That's okay. All right. Can you deal with 2? Ah, okay. Be able to make 4 mana here. Emperor.
Finally, I'm home. We must protect the people.
No attack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devotion. And they found their 3rd land, so they can generate 6 mana. Yep, so 6 white. We do have stroke, so we'll make 2 tokens. Yeah, can't let that resolve. Alright. Let's have our top deck be good to us, please. Alright, they're gonna make a dude. Are they gonna pass? Vigilance is annoying. That's perfect. All right, we will get Emperor off the table. That's fine.
Try not to miss me.
Probably should be sandbagging these. I'm a control player. I always just play my lands out. Got 4 cards in hand, though. Mana Screw typically does beat Mana Flood, so... Especially when you've got Nykthos. Lay down arm, sure. It's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Have at thee. What in the world could be in their hand? Just really expensive cards, I guess. Spirited Companion, okay. I'm gonna ditch this. Well, we're shoving. We didn't come here to make all these tokens and not attack, right? Man, they've moved a lot of cards. Wandering Emperor, sure.
You started this fight, I'm going to end it.
They have to make a creature, right? I mean, that doesn't do much, though. Yep. Ooh, that was good.
To me.
That was a good one. Let's think about this. Like, they're tapped out. There we go. So there. So I want 3. Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right, here we go.
For this?
There she is, Narset, baby. Got that pesky wanderer off the table again. Again, if they have Cataclysmic Gearhold, we get to keep 3 creatures, because this is an enchantment. Alright, well, that's what we like to see. Lay down arms. I'm going to take Consider. Because this might draw us into another spell.
Finally, I'm home. My judgment is final.
Moto glitch. Alright. Pass back. Spell Pierce not doing a whole lot on this board. Unless they play something pretty big. They got 5 Devotion right now. Yep. Make a token. Yep.
I guess that's it then. Let your blade do the talking.
Elshnoin, very hard to get off the battlefield for us. Another Ganjo. Do they have another? Gotta have another play. Wow. That feels pretty bad. Oh my gosh. Let me spell pierce something. All right. We'll go on to game 3. Alrighty. We want more considers than we do ops. We'll run it. This hand is great if we can draw a red source, right? We'll keep. I'm gonna actually put Narset back too. Alright. Here we go. Looking for a red source here. Nope, that is the opposite. Uh-oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep, lay down arms. Alright, there's Fable. Here we go. I'll get things cooking. Let's just attack. If they want to trade, that's fine. We've got Narset to follow it up. Portable hole. Yeah, I'll take care of the goblin. So we can play that. Alright. We're back on track. Oh my gosh. Yep. Alright, Swiftspear. Or Mentor, rather. Not Swiftspear. Come on, let's go. Alright. We'll attack. We've got Rending Valley for the cave. What in the world could be in their hand? That is my biggest question. Ah, they're going after a red mana. We have red mana though. We have mountains in our deck. Throw up Young Pyromancer. Do they have the Wrath? Or is that the game? Sure. And they scoop it up. All right. 1-1. Yeah, we have to mulligan this, unfortunately. This hand much better. I think we put back Meeting of the Minds. There we go. Oh. I want to have this for red. I mean, it's fine. Let's see. Nope, don't need any more lands. That's a good one. Double Fable. I like that. Bone Crusher, sure. Headquarters. Nope. Bottom that. Human. So I think next turn we play Narset. Do we want to discard anything? Probably Impulse. Unless they play Bone Crusher. Okay, fires. There it is. Yep. And there's Bone Crusher. Sure. I don't really want to discard anything. Sure. Now we can attack. Trigger a treasure. Narset. Yep. All right. All right, they bring Karuga to hand, and now they can play Karuga. Like Kinrith, sure. Yeah. Pretty good. So good. Do we want to go peasy? Oh man, we can kind of go nuts here. All right. Nutters. Cycle, yep. No. Oh, it's non-legendary? Ah, that's brutal. So we're just dead. Yeah. Yep. I got a little greedy. Oh my gosh. Okay, Fires of Invention. Well, we're doing that. We're bringing that in. Bringing that in. All right. Yeah, let's just... There we go. Try that. I got so greedy. All right, we'll be on the play. We'll keep. Yeah, we got to bin that. Unfortunately, we need lands. Lands we have. Let's go. goodness. We're just gonna jam all these fables. Just hope it's good enough. They have a fable of their own. Holy smokes. I mean... See if they want to trade. They do. Don't think I really want to discard. Our hands are pretty good. Alright, pass turn. So we got Meeting of the Minds here at Insta. Or if they cast a spell. Cast a Fires, rather, we can consider. Hope to hit a... Spell Pierce? Bone Crusher. Yeah. That's fair. Eh. We'll discard the Spirebluff. Go ahead and all right. Now we got Meeting of the Minds and Instep. Or if they want to kill one of these, we can still do it in response. And then, of course, we got the combo with Kiki Jiki. Fires. Sure. Do they have a land to bring to hand? Just a Bone Crusher on here. They already played their land, by the way. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, there you go. You love to see it. We're going to keep change the equation up. Sure. Alright, they're cycling. That's so good for us. Seachrome. Yep, Karuga. And then they're going to play Karuga. Temporary lockdown. Okay, well, that's very good. Not how we typically want to use Kiki Jiki, but kind of is what it is. Cycling Savvy Trione. Yep, there's Karuga. Ugh. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Kenrith, dude. So if we don't block, they... All right, let's think about this. Yeah, and they're going to give everything trample again. Just can't beat Kenrith. Right? So let me think about this. If we play this untapped, we go to 2. This is a 2-2. Yeah, we got to play this tapped. I guess we just pass. Why does it give him trample, though? Can't win. Kinrith, too good. Oh, this deck is a blast. Overall, kind of how I thought coming into the video and just through my testing throughout the week with this deck. Narset, Enlightened Exile is insane. However, is it worth it to stretch the mana base of an already pretty solid deck list? No, I don't think so. She's very good, but I believe she's probably a little bit win more, unfortunately, and I love this card. I love this character. However, overall, I just think it's a little bit win more. So feel free, though, to try this deck out. Of course, the link to the deck will be in the description below, so check that out. But yeah, of course, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down in the down there. And yeah, make sure to hit up quietspeculation.com for all of your Magic the Gathering finance and strategy information over on. And don't forget to check out the companion article over there on Quiet Speculation. Thanks, everybody. I've been LessAlex, and you can check out my streams over on twitch.tv/LessAlex. Additionally, you can go check me out on Twitter as well and on YouTube. But yeah, thanks, everybody. And until the next time, I'll catch y'all on the flippy flop. Adios.